Graduates, families, and staff, welcome to our first ever drive-through Endeavor Charter School 8th grade graduation. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are here to celebrate you. I'm going to turn the mic over to Bill Kroll, who is our chairman of the board.
Class of 2020, tonight we do gather to celebrate you. It's kind of funny, but I've been thinking about this night and having to give this speech since last year's graduation. And to be perfectly honest, everything I thought I might say just doesn't seem to fit right now. Stephen Colbert in a commencement speech said, "Life is an improvisation. You have no idea about what's to happen next, and you're mostly just trying to make the best of it as you go along." As I stand here thinking about what's happening around here, this state, our country, the world, I want each of you to realize how important it is to improvise. We have all heard the saying, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. Each of you, through the experiences provided by the teachers here at Endeavor, have also been handed a bag of sugar or some other artificial sweetener that's been approved by your parents to make some really good lemonade. At Endeavor, our vision is to graduate students who are motivated and curious, capable and confident, and prepared to make a positive impact on the world around them. We truly do learn by doing, and in doing this, we must improvise. If you think back when we went to space camp and we missed lunch, we didn't just sit there and go, "Oh, we didn't get lunch." No, we ordered pizza, and then we landed that spaceship on the moon. Or Betsy Jeff Penn, when you went out there were rope courses all over the place, and as a group, you worked together and you got each other through those rope courses. And by the end of it, you were climbing up these tall trees, standing on top of them, and then jumping off. In third grade, we actually made a move from the Six Forks Road to this building here. Next year, about where I'm standing right now, will be Endeavor's new gymnasium. And then back over there, behind where the cars are, there's going to be the new theater. And then over in here, there's going to be a brand new middle school. What I'm trying to say is change is inevitable, and we need to and so our need to improvise will never end. Throughout your time at Endeavor, you have been called to work together to solve problems. So no matter what comes up, you are ready to adapt and find success. You have the utensils. Now go make some lemonade. Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck in high school and everything you do. Thank you.
For the sake of some really good photographs, we decided to change our order. So we will now move to the presentation of certificates. Students who are in group 1, if you'll please come to the center aisle and line up, starting with Kenneth Ardall. hold your applause and honking until we finish one group at a time. So our first graduate, Kenneth Ardall. Joseph Babcock. Adam Ben-Mosh. Elizabeth Bose. William Bray. And as we celebrate this group, if our next group of 6 will come forward, please feel free to honk and clap. I'll get you next. I'm sorry. We're going to start the name I skipped from the first list. We're figuring this out as we go, folks. Kayla Borer. I'm sorry, Jay. I think we are missing Rachel Bryant tonight, so I will move on to Marissa Clark. Right here. Pause for a second. Ryan Connor. Right.
Picture. Get your picture.
I'm right here. We'll grab your picture. Right there. Yep.
Start to see it.
Perfect. Molly Crutchfield.
Go right this way and around the way. Yep. I want to take off the mask. Right there,
Patrick Dalton.
Congratulations. Right there on the red.
Sam Dockery. We need our next group of 6. We'll use that. Jackson Doyle. Lainey Dunn. Congratulations. Colin Elkins. Bryce Engelbrecht. Congratulations. Elizabeth Finn. Ruby Garf. And our next group will come forward. Tyler Graham. Ashley Hawkinson. Macy Harris. Congratulations, Macy. Yep. Congrats. Lauren Hollis. Hey, Lauren. Congratulations. Right there in that cell phone. Lauren Holt. Congratulations, you've grown up, girl. One more. Awesome. Nick Holt. Our next group of 6 will come forward. Jackson Hornback. Congratulations. Take it off. Okay. Julia Hoskins. You're gonna head back. Congratulations. Morgan Hughley. Dylan Kroll. So good you got two?
Right here. Now, you can take your mouse down and each one author, okay?
Matt Mesha. Congratulations, Matt. Our next group of six will come forward. I think we are missing Ryan Martinez, and we are also missing Madison Maxwell. So I will move on to Marshall McClure. Congratulations, Marshall.
Thank you.
You're gonna stand right about here. I'm gonna grab your picture. Ready? One more. Oh, you're not taller.
Mathis Mears.
You're gonna follow around the okay?
Congratulations.
You wanna hold your certificate, okay? One more, hold on. Awesome.
Phoebe Mooneyhan. Congratulations. Take a picture off here.
And right there for me. Congratulations. One more. Okay.
Sophie Mooneyhan.
Yeah.
Get her.
One more. Cool. Okay.
Daniel Myers.
Awesome.
And our next group of six needs to come forward. Nilasha Panda. Congratulations. Zeke Potter. Congratulations, Zeke. Gemma Quilici. We are missing Justin Randolph, so we'll move on to Jonathan Sawyer. Congratulations.
There you go. Cool.
Lily Scarlett.
That way it's fine.
And our next group of six. Shealy. Congratulations, baby. Ashley Sung. Congratulations. David Shuler. Mallory Sherrill. Congratulations. Kayla Solomon. Congratulations. Laura Strand. And we're looking for our last group. Olivia Thompson. Congratulations. Hi, Waswa. Congratulations. Alexandria Watson. Congratulations, Al. Ella White. Congratulations. Zach Williamson. Congratulations, Zach. Okay. Leo Zhang. Congratulations. And Rachel Bryant.
Good evening. I am Joshua Burt, Athletics Director. Tonight I have the privilege of presenting some of our 8th grade student athletes their well-deserved awards. As much as we enjoy and recently have missed bright sports and the fun, the excitement, and the benefits of competition, our students' education is first and foremost a priority. So I'd like to take a moment to recognize our athletes who have earned all A or AB Scholar Athlete honors for the 2019-2020 athletic calendar year. Please remain in your car as your certificates have been included with your diplomas. All A Scholar Athlete honors: William Bray, Jackson Doyle, Mathis Mears, Lily Scarlett, Kayla Solomon, Laura Strand, Kai Waswa. AB Scholar Athlete Honors. AB Scholar Athlete Honors. Joseph Babcock, Elizabeth Bowes, Patrick Dalton, Lauren Hollis, Lauren Holt, Morgan Hughley, Dylan Kroll, Marshall McClure, Daniel Myers, Jenna Felici, Jonathan Sawyer, Peyton Shealy, Alexandria Watson, and Ella White. Congratulations on your high academic achievements. Our individual team player awards were previously announced via team Zoom celebrations. The following student athletes are recipients of those awards. Also included are 3 sport honors for athletes who competed in all 3 athletic seasons. Names will be called in 3 groups. Students, please come forward to receive your awards. Group 1, Joseph Babcock, boys soccer sportsmanship. William Gray, boys basketball most improved. Rachel Bryant, 3 sport award. Patrick Dalton, boys cross country MVP, boys basketball MVP, and 3 sport award. Blaney Dunn, boys soccer most improved, and 3 sport award. Lauren Holt, 3 sport award. Nick Holt, 3 sport award. Group 2, Morgan Hughley, girls tennis best match. Dylan Kroll, 3 sport award. Ryan Martinez, boys soccer MVP. Mathis Mears, girls cross country sportsmanship, girls basketball sportsmanship, and 3 sport award. Daniel Myers, 3 sport award. Jenna Quilici, volleyball MVP. Jonathan Sawyer, boys basketball sportsmanship. Group number 3, Lily Scarlett, girls cross country most improved. Mallory Sherrill, volleyball most improved. Kayla Solomon, girls basketball most improved and 3 sport award. Laura Strand, girls tennis sportsmanship and 3 sport award. Alexandria Watson, girls basketball defensive player of the year and 3 sport award. Ella White, girls cross country MVP and 3 sport award.
I feel like I missed my name the first time. I really think I missed my name the first time. I don't know. Definitely should be up here, so. Josh, maybe pop them come back up. The Holts didn't know if they should come up or not, so maybe say come in here.
Would Nick Holt and Lauren Holt come receive your 3 sport award? Congratulations on your individual and team achievements. The final award I have for tonight is the Jake Burt Endeavor to Play Cup, which is awarded to the top 8th grade student athlete. Finalists must meet the following criteria: participation in at least 2 seasons during their 8th grade year, a scholar athlete, display good sportsmanship and classroom behavior, and based on overall athletic performance. This year's recipient not only met but exceeded all expectations. This young man began his student-athlete career as a dual-sport participant in cross-country and basketball during his 7th grade year, and a 3-sport student-athlete in cross-country, basketball, and track during his 8th grade year. He leads with pride, having led the basketball team to back-to-back regular season conference championship victories, a 32-7 overall record, a 21-3 conference record, a 2-time team captain, and a 2-time team MVP. He also helped lead the cross-country team to a conference championship in 2018, named cross-country MVP in 2019, and a scholar athlete in both years of participation. He is an overall outstanding student, athlete, and individual. This year's J. Burt Endeavor to Play Award recipient is Patrick Dalton. Congratulations, Patrick. Please come forward to receive the cup. Thank you, and congratulations to the entire 2019-2020 graduating class. You've been an amazing group, and I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Tonight, I have the pleasure of presenting the Excellence in Ela Award to a young man who finished the year with a 97 average overall in language arts. That's impressive, especially considering everything that we've gone through the last month and a half, the switch to digital learning at the end of the 3rd quarter and in the 4th quarter, and all the added responsibilities that came with learning from home. But that's not what's most impressive about tonight's award recipient. No, what's most impressive are those things that can't be measured by tests, quizzes, or numbers. Tonight, I have the pleasure of giving this award to a young man who personifies hard work, perseverance, and dedication. A young man who always comes to class with a positive attitude, who's always willing to try new things, even when those new things aren't easy for him. A young man who's not afraid to ask questions, or even voice his disagreement about an issue, yet who's also willing to listen and even concede to a better point or a better argument. A young man who always has a smile on his face when you see him in the classroom or in the hallway. A young man I could trust to perform a simple task like taking something to the office, or even helping start an informal club on Friday nights at Endeavor. A young man who's ready to give his best no matter what kind of day he's having, what kind of day I'm having, or what kind of day the people around him are having. A young man whose excellence in the classroom is equal, if not exceeded, by his excellence as a person. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting this year's Excellence in Ela Award to Mr. Ryan Connor. Congratulations, Ryan. You don't have to run. We're not going anywhere, Ryan.
before I start reading my note cards. I miss your faces. It's so good to see you. Math is typically described as calculation, using algorithms, memorizing facts about numbers. Excellence in math, however, is problem solving. Putting pieces together, determining relationships through patterns, and applying these methods in the real world. This year's Excellence in Math Award goes to a student who is a hard worker, strives to succeed, and always works efficiently and cooperatively. This student is a leader, a problem solver, a person who is comfortable with constructive criticism, and likewise strives to help others understand the whys that build bridges between math topics. Congratulations on a great job all year long to Ela White.
Good evening. You guys are going to have some stories to tell your kids one day. Just like Miss Tyler said, I really have missed seeing you. It was so good to see your faces, even just for a second. I have the pleasure tonight to introduce the Super Scientist Award for 8th grade science. And the student I chose for the Science Award never shies away from challenges. In fact, she runs towards them head on. She is not only an avid self-advocate, but she is kind, she is compassionate, and she is caring to all of those around her. She is also the most dedicated and one of the hardest workers I've ever had the pleasure of teaching. So for these reasons, I would like to present the Super Scientist Award this year to Mathis Mears. And she makes a lot of jokes in Zoom meetings. She just spits it out, but she can take it.
So first of all, thank you to everybody who's here for this very unique evening. Thank you to administration, Christy, Julie, Carolyn, the board, everybody who made this happen. This is actually really cool that we have a drive-in graduation and you guys are the first class to be a part of that. Well, this year, the Geography B competition saw a new twist. In years past, the students had taken the National Geographic Qualifier test, and the top 10 scores participated in front of the 6 to 8 middle school student body in which to prove their geographic skills, their chops, and to determine our school GeoB champion. After feedback from the students, I made the meet voluntary for the 8th graders for the first time. I hoped that it would open things up and give those that wanted to take the challenge to take the chance, without the feeling and the added extra pressure that comes. Well, to my happiness, 12 very brave people signed up and participated in a very terrific and spirited competition this year in December. Back and forth it went until this year's winner took the school team crown. I'd like to wish this year's great geographer the best of luck on a very, very bright future as he moves on into high school. He's a terrific young man, and we're all going to hear many great things from him in the future. So please join me in congratulating this year's great geographer, Jackson Doyle.
Buenas tardes con todos. Good afternoon, everyone. This year, the award, El Premio a la Excelencia en Español, goes to a student who has shown me throughout the year not only the interest in the language, but also our culture. Perseverance, curiosity, and braveness are some of the qualities that this student possesses and allowing her to merge in the language. Please, I want to congratulate Rachel Bright.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Tatum, and I'm going to be presenting the Excellence in Visual Arts Award tonight. The Excellence in Visual Arts Award goes to an 8th grade student who has shown outstanding achievement in the field of visual art. This student exhibits technical expertise and a highly developed sense of creativity demonstrated throughout their artwork. Tonight, the award goes to a student that I have very fond memories of teaching since she was in kindergarten. I remember her excitement and amazement about what she created, always striving to do her best, and her genuine and caring nature. I also have memories of trying to reassure her when she was very worried that her artwork wasn't perfect. This student is incredibly creative, artistically talented, and has developed an authentic and unique style that is truly her own. I can't wait to watch her shine in her future artistic endeavors. Congratulations to Macy Harris.
The Excellence in Music Award goes to the student who has been involved in almost every aspect of the music program. She plays multiple instruments and has taken every music elective from ukulele to band. She comes to class every day with a positive attitude, even though the music is much easier than she wants it to be. This student represented Endeavor in the all-district band, an elite audition-based ensemble made up of the best middle school musicians in our area. Congratulations, Lily Starlet.
certificate tonight, so I will also be reading the Excellence in Theater Arts Award. The Excellence in Theater Arts Award goes to a student who goes above and beyond in theater. This individual always comes to class with a smiling face and frequently offered to help teach others. They were ready to take on any challenge thrown at them and always gave their best effort. We are excited to see what the future holds for this talented young lady. This year, the Excellence in Theater Art Award goes to Molly Crutchfield. The Excellence in Fine Arts Award is given to a student who excels in all areas of fine arts. This year, we chose an individual who consistently showed their passion for fine arts in all of our classrooms. It has been a privilege for us to have taught this young lady, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for her. This year's Excellence in Fine Arts Award goes to Kayla Solomon. I have the privilege of awarding the Director's Award, which goes to the student with the highest overall grade point average for their 8th grade year. When I was considering what to say about this student, I thought about our goal when we started Endeavor. We thought about what did we want the outcome of an Endeavor education to be, and I think this student is what we hoped for. This is a student who is not intimidated by hard work, is willing to ask questions, is a very accomplished academic student, well prepared for high school. This is a student who gets along with others, doesn't matter who's in the group, perfectly happy to work with whoever and is successful working with whoever. Not a student who gets easily rattled by a difficult situation or a change of plans, a student who's able to roll with the punches, a student who I have no doubt will be successful in all their future endeavors. So this year's Director's Award goes to William Bray.
Tonight, I also have the pleasure of introducing this year's graduation speakers. For those who might not know, every year the 8th graders nominate one male and one female speaker they feel best represents them as a collective group. We ask them to think about someone who transcends social cliques, someone who brings out the best in others and represents what being in the 8th grade is all about. With that being said, I'm proud to introduce this year's 8th grade speakers, Mathis Beers and Patrick Dalton.
Hi, I'm Mathis Beers.
And I'm Patrick Gall, and we are here today to celebrate the 8th grade class of 2020.
My contribution to Endeavor Charter School began when I was 3 years old. It was a regular day of lunch duty for my sister with my mom when I stumbled upon a small red square with a handle. Me being a curious 3-year-old pulled that handle and suddenly we all started to see red flashing lights. That day, everyone had to evacuate Endeavor and the fire trucks rushed in. Just as I pulled the fire alarm at Endeavor, coronavirus pulled the fire alarm on our 8th grade year.
COVID-19 gave us a crash course in online school and not seeing our friends. Through this pandemic, I saw many silver linings, like spending time with family, getting to school at my own pace, and most importantly, getting to wear shoes without backstraps. Coronavirus was an unexpected hit, but we made it work.
Looking on the bigger picture, as a grade, we've changed and been through a lot.
We went from learning what a noun is to diagramming sentences.
We went from counting to 10 to learning about polynomials.
We are spoiled now, but remember when we started out, we played on a parking lot and the whole school shared 2 bathrooms.
Remember when we even missed school one time because of the clogged bathrooms?
Our new building is so nice, it's easy to forget how far it has come and where it is going with the new gym.
We've gone from standing on the sidelines cheering on our siblings to finally aging into sports.
I believe that going through all these things have made us grow as a grade.
One of the reasons we have so many opportunities is because Endeavor focuses on learning by doing.
Field trips are a big factor of learning by doing.
We have been on so many field trips, including Bennett Farm,
Space Camp,
Marbles,
Fall River,
Betsy Jeff Penn,
Jamestown,
Whitewater Rafting Center,
the USS North Carolina, and many more.
The world around us has also grown while we have been at Endeavor.
We have gone from the iPhone 4S to the iPhone 11.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe has made 20 movies,
Star Wars created and released its 3rd trilogy.
and 2 different Olympic Games have taken place.
As a nation, we have been through 2 presidents.
Barack Obama and now Donald Trump.
We have survived crazy weather from the hottest of hot days to our rare but safer snow days.
Both Duke and UNC have won an NCAA championship since kindergarten, but we all know that UNC is better.
During our time at Endeavor, we have broken a world record running color runs and celebrated our 10-year anniversary. Andy Bernard from the office said, "I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you'd actually left them."
Thank you.
That's a hard act to follow. So, here we are. It is so incredibly nice to see you all, to have you back on our campus. I've missed seeing you in carpool, in the halls, in the classrooms, and have missed sharing our typical end-of-the-year events with you. Before I direct my remarks to our graduates, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the families in this group. 32 ECS families are graduating their last child tonight. The parents in this group have served innumerable lunch duties, chaperoned countless field trips, driven about 1 million carpools, served on our Pride Boosters Board, our Pause Board, and our Board of Directors. Parents in this group were essential in helping ECS grow into the school that it is today. Thank you for your time, your creativity, and your love. Endeavor is more because of you. So thank you, parents. I also want to acknowledge the 25 students who are members of the Order of the Pride. This designation we give to students who have been at Endeavor since kindergarten, and it is indicated by a gold seal on your certificate. Congratulations for being with us for 9 years. You are part of our hearts. Congratulations to those of you who've been with us less time. You're still part of our hearts. Students, this year has been unlike anything any of us ever experienced or ever imagined. You went from a group who saw each other daily and knew exactly what to expect in the coming days to a group who was separated and faced days that were far from what you had expected. Despite the things that were not what any of us wanted, you have learned and grown in ways that you would not in our usual setting. You still learned and you grew academically, but you also have grown personally through this time. You figured out new platforms and new methods of learning. You learned a lot about your own motivation and endurance. You learned about the value of being with other people. You learned about what you need in your environment to be successful. You learned how to prioritize. You learned how to be alone. Some of you learned how to cut corners and take some shortcuts. There's a lesson in that too. But the main lesson that I hope you each take away from all that you've experienced and all that's gone on in the world in the last 2 months is that you can do and change and grow exactly as much as you are willing to. You have the ability and the strength and the creativity and the courage and the resources to change and grow and accomplish great things. Your willingness to show up and ask for help and struggle and just finish made the difference in whether your remote learning time was a turning point or a mere blip on your radar. For the rest of your life, you will do and change and grow exactly as much as you are willing to try. The time for your parents and your teachers to manage what you accomplish is ending. The time for you to make those decisions and make your own future happen begins tonight. When you enter a high school in a few months, what you accomplish is in your own hands. Will you put in the effort to do well in your classes? Will you introduce yourself to new people? Will you seek help when classwork is hard? Will you take the time to find out about that club or team? Will you take the courses that you are worried are maybe too hard? Will you seek friends who are on a good path? Will you stand up for those who need help? Will you seek ways to make your school, your family, our community better? The choice is yours. Remember, you will do and change and grow exactly as much as you are willing to try. I am very proud of the young people that you have grown into, the work that you have accomplished, and all that you have learned over the years that you have been in Endeavor. I am proud that Endeavor is a part of your story, and I look forward to hearing about what you do next. I hope you will stay in touch with us. We like hearing from you. We like knowing what you accomplish next. We like celebrating your next triumphs with you. So the time is now yours, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. Congratulations, graduates. Yep. So that brings us to the end of our graduation ceremony, and unfortunately, at the end of our time with you as our students. We are proud of you. We have enjoyed you. We hope to continue hearing from you. And I now pronounce you a graduate of Endeavor Charter School. All right. All right. We have an exit plan that we need to tell you about. Everyone who is on my right side of the aisle, you folks will be exiting first. We have staff members who will be directing you to drive across the front and then drive down the side. The people to my left, you'll be exiting a different way. So if you'll